you ready? Ah! Are you ready?
Hello, what have we here?
Oh my god, Big G is here.
You look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Big G is here in the flesh.
You still hanging around with this loser?
Uh-huh.
This is not a hologram. Big G is here. Big G only means one thing.
DVD review of the Big G.
He is too old.
Big G is gonna review another DVD.
Found him in a junk pile.
Big G, what is today's DVD?
It's going to be the second installment, my favorite,
You old smoothie.
the one that actually has a little bit of a jingle after it because it was a 30 years ago, anniversary not too long ago. We see you when you're training. We know you use the force. We know about your sister now. We still think it's kind of gross.
And today's movie is
The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my goodness, it is The Empire Strikes Back. We're gonna get copyright up the ass on this one. Okay,
yeah.
Big G, tell us a little bit about
The Empire Strikes Back.
And it says this is episode 5
That's impossible!
in the series.
Because it is.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
Okay, Big G, tell us a little bit about The Empire Strikes Back.
Well, they're, shall we say, hiding.
That is the system, and I'm sure Skywalker is with them.
And they're trying to find them. That's what the beginning's all about. It's all about them pretty much in the middle of nowhere in a hideout that they know where, that pretty much only they know where they are.
It's a good bet the Empire knows we're here.
Okay,
And
and who is the they, Big G?
The Alliance.
That's it. The rebels are there.
Okay, just tell it like the audience. Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
it's the Alliance.
That's right.
And apparently somehow they get the droids, you know.
You must come along now, Artu. There's really nothing more we can do.
They get searcher droids.
An Imperial probe droid.
Apparently somehow they find where they are.
I found them. Repeat, I found them.
And that's pretty much what alerts them.
We have thousands of probe droids searching the galaxy. I want proof, not leads.
You know, he's an interpreter. The other one, C-3PO.
Sir, I am fluent in 6 million forms of communication.
Oh, C-3PO is an interpreter.
Yeah, he's programmed in over
I am fluent in 6
600 languages.
million forms of communication.
600
He
languages.
knows, you know, all kinds of communication.
I don't know where your ship learned to communicate, but it has the most peculiar dialect.
That code he was using is not used by the Alliance.
This signal is not used by the Alliance. It could be an Imperial code.
So, those two,
Impossible, man. Come along, Artu. Let's find Princess Leia.
Han and...
Okay, what are you
the
pointing
Wookiee.
at? Show the camera what you're pointing at.
Those
okay,
two.
Okay, Aldo. Okay, Brian is pointing at these two. Han
Actually,
Solo.
Han Solo and the Wookiee, yeah.
And the Wookiee's name is.
Chewbacca,
And how you doing, Chewbacca?
but he's not there right now. But yeah,
Okay, he's not there.
those two go out to really look.
There's an awful lot of moisture in here.
He ends up blowing it up because of the self-destruct.
I didn't hit it that hard. Must have had a self-destruct.
So they start the evacuation process.
We better start the evacuation.
Okay.
This is where they first introduced
Yoda, you
You seek Yoda.
Skywalker.
Okay,
This is where they first introduced.
these things, right? Are these the AT-ATs or something they're called?
Imperial Walkers.
Echo Station 3TA. We have spotted Imperial Walker.
Okay, I don't know. The exact terminology, Star Wars fans will kill me. Are they AT-ATs or AT-AT? Something along that line.
Imperial walkers on the North Bridge.
I am not a big Star
Imperial
Wars...
Walkers.
I am not a big Star Wars nut.
You will be. You will be.
This is where they first.
What are you looking at, Big G? Look towards the camera.
Yeah, I was looking right at the walkers, the
okay.
Imperial Walkers. That's where they first introduced them.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
The first fight scene was the ground troops
General, prepare your troops for a surface attack.
and the airplanes taking on walkers.
Okay, zombies?
No, that's not it.
No,
No.
Because
the Imperial Walkers, that's
Okay.
what they're called.
Okay.
So, they get, shall we say, invaded. That's why everyone's rushing to get out of there.
Give the evacuation code signal.
Because they get invaded.
I would be too. I would be hauling ass if I was getting invaded.
Wait for me! Wait! Stop! Typical. Come on.
Like right now, if my door was kicked down and we were invaded,
Yeah.
I'd be long gone.
Uh-huh.
And you'd be dead, obviously, but
Damn.
I'd be out my window.
Wait for me!
Continue with the movie review.
I don't like this.
Big G.
Well, let's fast forward a little bit.
It is the future, you see.
He goes to,
Where?
to meet
Ben?
Okay, Big G.
Yoda.
Big G. Who was the he?
Ben.
The he could be anybody.
Ben?
Okay, Luke. Okay.
You don't even know who I am.
Luke.
goes to meet Yoda.
Now all I gotta do is find this Yoda.
Luke meets.
To pretty much go over his training some more.
I cannot teach him.
Oh, okay. So a training session. Yoda trains Luke Skywalker.
So certain are you.
Yeah, that's like a big chunk of it. He's
just a boy.
he's training again.
You will become an agent of evil.
What does the training involve?
Yes, run!
Do you remember? Is he trying to like remove the ship out of the swamp or something?
Do you want to get photocopied of the book? We can't get too much into it.
You hear me? Huh?
We cannot get to. Okay, so they're.
But still, yes, the thing with the the thing with the airplane does happen. The Force, all that stuff. But that does happen.
I know what you mean.
We can't get too much into what happens.
But tell me why I can't.
No, there is no why.
But yeah. All this stuff happens. And they go to a city in the clouds, the other three.
Okay.
Actually, let's not fast forward that much.
All his life as he looked away to the future, to the horizon, never his mind on where he was.
There's a big chunk of the movie where they're hiding in an asteroid.
Excuse me, man, but where are we going?
They are hiding in an asteroid. Han Solo?
Han Solo, Leia, and the Wookiee.
Okay.
How rude!
They're hiding. Okay.
And the other two droids.
That's not true! No! Wait! Where is R2 when I need him?
They enter an asteroid field
We're not actually going into an asteroid field.
They'd be crazy to follow us, wouldn't they?
trying to escape a destroyer. They end up hiding in the asteroid
I'm going in closer to one of the big ones.
when he figures out they're not in a cave.
The cave is collapsing.
This is no cave.
Okay.
You know, the bat things.
The bat things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're like chewing on the power cables.
Chewing on the power cables.
So that's how I figured out. That's how he figures out they're not. No.
I'm pretty sure a clip is gonna pop up right now of these bat things.
Yep.
The Force is strong with him.
They
Yeah, what I thought.
mom bats.
Minoc.
They like to chew on the power cables.
Chewing on the power cables.
That's when they figure out that they're not in a cave.
Minox.
So they haul out of there because they're not in a cave.
Okay. Okay. Big G.
Okay.
Oh, what a mess.